Hi friends. So this is the article that has come in today's Hindu, which has been written by me, which is relating to the reservation. Right in Bihar, Tejasvi Yadav, who is the leader of opposition, had said in a recent rally that if voted to power, their alliance will increase the reservation percentage in Bihar to 85%. There was already an increase in Bihar earlier, which was struck down by the Patna High Court because it exceeded 50% for the backward classes. So it's a sensitive issue, it's a complex issue, but this brings out the summary of the reservation policy and what can be the way forward. So I thought I'll quickly make a video explaining this as well. So, in India, equality of opportunity. Equality is a fundamental right under Article 15 and Article 16. Article 15 for any action of the state, including admission to educational institutions. And Article 16 is for equality of opportunity in public employment. However, in order to achieve social justice, we have enabling provisions for backward classes, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe. Now, the issue comes because, so today we have 59.5 in the center. That was because of the 10% which was upheld for the EWS. Otherwise, earlier the reservation should not exceed 50%. And in states, it varies. But no, the issue arises because of two concepts of equality. One is formal equality, the other is substantive equality. What is formal equality? Everybody is equal. Everybody should be treated equally. No discrimination. Fine. That is a very important facet of equality. But in that situation, this reservation, which is enabled under 15 and 16, is seen as an exception to this formal equality. And so, the logic which was laid down in the Balaji case way back in 1962, reiterated in the Indra Sahni case in 1992 as part of the Mandal judgment, is that this exception cannot exceed the rule. So, maximum reservation can be only 50%. That is the basis for SC and ST 15 and 7.5, and OBC additionally was added as 27. But the other view is the substantive equality, where they feel, no, India is a large, diverse country where many sections were underprivileged in the past. And this reservation is a furtherance of their equality of opportunity. It should not be seen as an exception. It's a continuation of it. In one of the Supreme Court judgments earlier, though it was not categorically decided, they had broached on this topic in N.M. Thomas case. But 50% was the cap. 10% was added for EWS. But for backward classes, till now, 50% is the cap. But there is a demand because backward communities are not adequately represented. Vacancies are unfilled. Rohini Commission has said that only few communities are enjoying the benefit. For SC and ST, there is no creamy layer, because of which there is a concentration of reservation benefits. Now, these are all issues which needs to be addressed carefully. The census data of 2027, which will enumerate the caste census, which will enumerate the backward caste. Based on that, the reservation percentage should be suitably determined. Some increase, if required, should be done. But more importantly, there must be subcategorization also, so that it reaches the most underprivileged. For scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, creamy layer exclusion is not there. And there is arguments for it. But because of that, the same set of or a small set of people may continue to enjoy the benefits. Now, they can be a two-tier reservation. That is what the plea before the Supreme Court demands. That, within the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, first give preference to those who are marginalized, who are even more poor, or whose parents are not officers, who are below the creamy layer. And then fill up the vacancies with people who are seen above a layer. That is also a possible solution that can be thought of. It's a complex issue, but again, guys, as I have concluded in this article, any amount of reservation is not going to satisfy the aspirations of our large population. It's important, to achieve social justice, to make the people who are backward feel that yes, there are some preferences given to us because of the backwardness that we suffer from. But beyond a point, it is only a minuscule percentage. Public sector can offer only minuscule opportunities. So the aim should be to give skill to the youth so that they can be youthfully employed and find their own way in our country. That is also something which we should work on, apart from deciding on this reservation issue. Thank you.